Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a final TEMU haul for this $400 one at least. And in this one we're going to be looking at gel polishes, acrylic or dip powders, polygels, builder gels, and all sorts of different nail building things. So yeah, let's get into it. The first little brand I got was this one, and it's called Sweet Tails, I believe. And if you guys want links to any of these products, just go ahead and ask me down below and I will go ahead and send you the links. Oh, Sweet Trails. So this first color is a C55, and I just wanted to show you guys the bottle because it's so cute and these colors are so good. And I also love the wand. It's definitely giving like Kiara Sky brush vibes, which I really enjoy. So this episode is going to be kind of laid back because it's mostly just swatching some gel polishes. And make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss any of my hauls. This next one is C42, and my swatch was absolutely awful, so I apologize for that. And I also only do one coat swatches because I don't like to do multiple coats of gel polish, so I like to just do one and see how it turns out. This next one I got is R02, and they were like these cat eye gels, and they would definitely look better with some black in the background, but I just wanted to show you guys like that. And even then you can still see like the little yellow purple line going down the center. I really liked these. I wish they were in ceramic or glass bottles. Then the next one I have is R01, which was this blue and purple shift. So stunning. And these are actually the first and only cat eye gels that I own. The next one I got was from this seller, and it's called Young Nails, I believe, or Young Nan, and I just got the milky white color. I thought that this was so good for one coat. I was honestly super impressed. And as you guys can see, the number is like ZR169. The next brand I got was this Dobar Q, and they were cat eye gels. And I had ordered an 11 and a 14, and I was kind of bummed because I got two 11s, but I'm just going to send one of these to one of my nail friends that I am doing a collab with, because I know she will love this as well. And this one was super nice, like with or without black, I thought. So here it is. And then I do just open the other one to see maybe if they mislabeled it or something, but yeah. It's the same, but it's fine. I'm sure she will enjoy it also. The next one I picked up, I think like 12 of these MSK Color lead lead ones, and I loved these ones because they were in 15 ml bottles, and I just love like how they look. The bottle is absolutely stunning. I love it. And I was honestly surprised, but all of these colors were jelly. Like truly jelly. The ones I picked up at least. I have filmed another haul video which you guys will see in the future, and the two colors I picked up from them that time, one was jelly but one was completely opaque. So I'm sure if you do like two coats of this, then it will be more opaque, but like I said, these are just one coat swatches. What you see is what you get. But aren't these bottles just beautiful? Like, they're such a vibe. Just having them out would be so beautiful. And I was really drawn to this colored bottle specifically, and I really do like this pale yellow color. I think it's super duper pretty. And then my favorite one that I hauled was this one in 007, and I thought it was just so unique and so vibrant and so bright. And yes, the cap was stuck a little bit. And look at that, you guys. Isn't it so pretty? Like, I don't know what I would use it for because I probably wouldn't do a full nail of it, but it would be pretty as like an ombre tip or something. So pretty. I love it. And then this next one I got was just this, again, like a milky white. And it looks kind of like a nudish or a cream color in the bottle, but it definitely is like white when you swatch it. And then this one, like in the bottle, looked super, super dark. And it was darker than the rest, but it was still very transparent. I'm sure that if I, like I said, if I did a second coat, it definitely would be darker. But I thought this blue was absolutely gorgeous also. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch these swatches. And I will be back for the next brand. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the swatches so far. This next one was in such a pretty bottle. And I did want to mention that out of all of this brand, this one smelled like actual Sharpie, which I don't know what that means. Maybe there's paint in it or something, but I just wanted to mention it was very pretty, as you can see, but it did smell like paint. This next one I got was from a brand called Charm For You, and they're these little tiny, like solid gel colors, which I don't really have a lot of these. Like in this solid form, I have like the little pots, but I don't have anything like this. So we're gonna go through these in order. This first one is C001. It kind of looks like the word cool. And it's kind of just like this greenish color. And then the next one is the first one I showed you guys, which is C006. And this one was beautiful. I love this vibrant yellow. And then I have another sparkly color in a champagne. And this one was also very, very pretty. I was super impressed with these overall. If I was to recommend either brand for opacity, I would definitely recommend this one. But if you guys want like unique jelly colors, I do recommend the MSK brand, and they do come in slightly larger containers. But as you guys can see, the black and the white of this one are super opaque. I was very, very happy. And then lastly, I got this really beautiful like teal color, dark teal. I'm so obsessed. Sorry, my son popped in. But the next thing I got were these builder gels, and I actually picked up 3 more of these, which you guys again will see in my next TEMU haul. But I love these. I love to use just colored builder gel just to kind of keep the strength of my nails from constantly doing sets. So I like to have a variety of colors, and these ones are honestly just so cute. So that was the first one, which was just pink. And then this next one was called Rose Taupe, and it kind of cured with like a clearish bubble in it, which I thought was interesting. But I'm sure it was just because I had it sitting there or something. Not a big deal. And then we'll interrupt the swatches of things because I just had these little bags, and I kind of used like the process of elimination to decide that this was the category that they belonged in, but I hadn't actually opened them. So the first one I got was this liquid latex, and I don't know why the little picture didn't pop up, but it was like $2.80, I believe. And I just want to try off different peel off methods, and I've seen people use this, so I might add that into my little routine. And then the next one I got was this VG Sisters, I believe it's called. Yes, Verg Sisters. You can kind of see it. And it's just this really pretty jelly pink, and it is called Ice Pink or K21. And I'm always looking for a nice neutral pink color for my nail bed. And this was in a plastic bottle. And then the next thing I got had like a bunch of instructions on the back, which I thought was very cool, and it kind of gave you the address of where it came from. And it ended up being, I believe, a 3D gel. Yes, a 5D like candy pudding or jelly pudding. I forget what they're called. And I just got clear because I thought it would be fun to do one of those like swirly chrome looks. And I also am going to use this for when I do some water drop nails, which I'm not sure if you guys will see that before this or after. So yeah. And then the next thing I got was a rhinestone glue, and this is a UV cured rhinestone glue. And when I first took it out, the cap was like super loose, but it was actually screwed on there very well. And you can see there's a super fine tipped nozzle, which I love. It's gonna be perfect for like securing bigger stones or charms. And yeah. And it made me remember that I actually got these little pins because I didn't think that the lid was going to be that good, and I wasn't actually sure if it was UV cured until I got it and I tried it out. So I had picked up these little pins to just stick in the cap like this and leave it on my desk just so the nozzle wouldn't get like super hard if it hadn't been UV cured. But I'll probably keep it in there just for ease of use of not having to take the cap off every single time. But yeah. And then the next 2 things I got were these tip glues. The first one is like a tip glue in a container, like a squeeze tube. And I was honestly so surprised. I have used this once with my gel tips, soft gel tips, and it is actually super, super thick. Like when you press down, the nail stays, which I freaking love. Excuse my language. But I love this tip glue, you guys. I did pick up another one to try out also, which is double the size, so I'll see how that one performs. But my tips were not going anywhere with that one in the bottle. And then I also picked up this solid glue gel. And it is super solid. I'm super excited to try this one out. All right, let's get back into some swatches. So I picked up a couple polygels, as you can see. So we are gonna get straight into them. This first one is just a 30 ml clear because I always need some clear polygel for either adhering tips or making things or encapsulating, so I picked up a big one of those. The next brand I got was this one. It's GWS Moon Q in the color 002. And I was not a fan of this consistency personally. It was super duper liquidy. And some people may like that, but I found it quite hard to even do the swatch. So yeah, these two were kind of runny, but they are very pretty colors nonetheless. The next one I picked up was from the brand Mowbray, and I just saw this like on their listing and I had to have it, and I'm so glad I got it. So pretty. It's just this pink and blue glitter. I love it. And then from the same brand, I got the color Coffee, which is just a very pretty brownie nude. The next brand is Miss Cheering, and I got this Neon Lemon, and it is definitely Neon Lemon. I am so obsessed with this one also. It's literally like giving highlighter. And then the next brand I got was Acrylic Gel, and I'm sure you guys have heard of this one before, but I decided to pick up two thermal ones. And this one goes from black to a super light gray. And then the next one I got is a super beautiful, beautiful blue. Like, is that blue not stunning? And it goes to a super light blue. And then from the same brand, this is just their regular Polygel. And I got this really pretty gold glitter. And then the next one, I got this one because in the listing it looked black, but it's definitely not black. It is purple with glitters, which I'm not mad. It still has like multicolored glitter, which makes it look like a tiny little galaxy, and I love it, but it does not look like the listing. And then this one absolutely does not look like the listing. I thought it was going to be a hot pink, so you can imagine my surprise when I popped it out of the tube and it looked like this. So here I am double checking that I got the right one. But the consistency for all of them, but the first two I swatched were spot on and great. I'm super excited to do a set with them. The next thing I got were just these little tips, and I can't remember if they said soft gel or not, but regardless, they are a really nice plastic. If they aren't soft gel, they are etched at the very, very tip of the nail bed, which is super nice, and I just wanted some cute little shorties, and this one is huge on my thumb, but I just wanted to show you guys. All of these actually kind of ran a little bit big because my pinky is usually like a size 9, size 10, and I think the smallest one was like an 8, but yeah. The next one I got were these soft gel tips, and I just want to say that I love these. And these ones actually are soft gel. I do have another brand that's coming up that claims to be soft gel, but they're actually plastic. And the way I know that is because if you put a soft gel tip into 100% acetone, it actually dissolves completely. Whereas if you have a plastic tip, such as ABS plastic, it will just turn white and it'll get soft, but it won't completely dissolve. So I did test out this brand. So this one is actual soft gel because it did dissolve after 10 to 15 minutes. And then I will tell you when we get to the next tip which ones did not dissolve. They just turned white. So I'm assuming that those are plastic. And so I picked up these another soft gel tip from the same seller, and I love these, you guys. I am a mom, if you didn't know, and I love to just throw on short nails for like a weekend or something. I am definitely a long-nailed girl, but it is difficult while I am still changing butts, and that is just for me personally. Other moms may wear long nails and have no problem. I happen to have problems. And then I also did pick up some toe soft gel tips. And yeah, these are just for your toes. I've read mixed things on whether or not you should use soft gel on your toes. Let me know down below if you guys have ever used them on your toes. All right, and then this is the next brand, and they do claim to be soft gel, but like I said, these ones actually turned out to be plastic. And I do have another TEMU haul that I have already filmed, and I will eventually post it. But I did pick up, I believe, 4 different kinds in addition to this one. So I have 5 from this seller, and they are all plastic, which it's fine because you just have to prep it a different way. You can still do the lazy girl method or like Gel X method with plastic. It's just unfortunate that they put soft gel and it's not. So yeah, here I am just finding a tip that would actually be my size, and I thought these were really cool because they were like a long almond, which I don't have, and I really like them. I'm definitely going to be doing some of those Aurora nails with these, or the Aura nails. And sorry if you can hear my 3-year-old in the background. All right, and then I also picked up 2 top coats just because I do a lot of swatches and I don't want to use my good top coats. The next thing I picked up was from 2 different listings, but they're from the same seller, and the seller is this Riconca. Excuse me if I'm saying that incorrectly. And I picked up 2 nudes and then 3 glitter ones. So I was just showing you guys because the actual jar doesn't have the name. So here I am just writing down the name with some Sharpie on the bottom so that I don't get them confused. You can also just put them back in the bag, but I don't want 8,000 bags in my space personally. So this is just how I do it. And here I am trying to get this off. RIP to the air. And this was actually a struggle to get off, but the other ones were not a struggle. But I do appreciate that they have that protective seal. And I am going to be swatching all of these with dip powder. So that is what you guys see in the swatch, just because I didn't want to take out my monomer because my 7-month-old was sleeping in the room. And then here is the next one, which is L56, and it is just a little bit of a lighter nude. And then for the fun glitter ones, here is the yellow glitter. Super duper pretty. And it had a mix of chunky and fine glitters. The pink one, my personal favorite, of course. And then lastly, I picked up this periwinkle blue color. So pretty. So pretty. Well, that is everything I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this 3-part haul. Let me know what your favorite thing was down below. Love you guys. Bye.